Hi there guys, it's the Artsy Gamer back again for another video in our channel. Of course, grab your teas, grab your coffees, and yes, maybe a little bit of food. And let's do this. Right then guys, well you know how this works, let's take a sip of black coffee before we begin. Come on, join me. Tastes even better knowing it's a bank holiday, and of course going on my Crash Bandicoot case there. And yes guys, if you're new here today and you're into gaming retrospectives, complete unbox experiences, art and graphic design, and of course a whole load of nostalgia, then yes, you are so in the right place here. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe and a like to the video if you haven't already. And yes guys, if you can handle the Artsy Gamers mess and madness and want to get notified when the next video goes live, then of course just pop on your notification bell, held up by Tails there. Well, lots of things to cover in today's video, starting off with a giveaway. Yes, I have decided that I am going to launch my giveaway today. Let's just bring my Charmander into the picture here because yes, this is going to be today's giveaway. We are so close to hitting 750 subscribers. We are currently sat at 749. So I thought, you know what? I reckon we probably will hit 750 today. It's just kind of not in time for this video, but we are so close and I'm feeling very giving. It is a bank holiday, so let's go. Of course, full details on how to enter will be in this video, but later on guys, I am going to leave you on a little bit of a cliffhanger, and of course everything you need to know will be in the description below. But yes, so just a quick update on this piece. As you can see, I just have done a little bit more shading around his body and around his face to really make this Charmander pop. Of course, this will be mounted onto some black card, and of course, it will be signed by myself. And yes, like I said, details to come. Oh, well, of course, lots to cover because we have had a really successful weekend on TikTok when I go away and play some of my retro games and everyone joins in and watches. Not only did we complete Splinter Cell over the weekend, and of course, yes, I would love to recover that later on this week, but we did finally, oh my gosh, finally complete GTA Vice City. Here it is. Oh my God. And of course, I will pop a clip up of me completing that. It was a really great success. Am I? And today is Monday, so you know what? Let's tie everything in today and do story time because yes, on Monday I always do a bit of a story time. Over here on the Artsy Gamer, I love to look at my physical copies, looking at the art and the graphic design on the front, the back, the manual, etc. But I really do like to take time to read a lovely piece out of some of these manuals because yes, it is exactly an art form in itself. Now, this is very much me revisiting this game as an adult, so I would kind of like to tie two birds with one stone.
Yeah, I said it wrong again. It's kill two birds with one stone.
But you know what, it's a little bit nicer, so maybe we will stick, you know, with the tying of the birds. So we will do a very brief, complete unboxed experience of this today, where we will just have a little bit of a look at the front, the back, the manual, the disc. I can't really claim it is a full, complete unbox though, because sadly I am missing the map out of this. Oh my gosh, how upsetting, especially for me, who is somebody that loves to collect specific physical copies with everything included, even down to the advertisements. But you can buy these maps separately, and absolutely I so am going to go ahead and do that. In fact, when I do, I will do actually a bit of a video on that on the channel, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yes, here we go. I'm going to do a little bit of a brief, complete unboxed experience. We'll head over into the art studio where we can get a little bit of a better light on the manual, and we will take a bit of a deeper dive into the manual. And of course, I will give you a story time. I've selected a really lovely page out of this to read to you today. So yes, here we go. Grab your teas and coffees. I'm just going to take a sip now. and we'll get cracking with this. So come on, baby. Whoo, and it's a hot one today here in the UK. Come on. Yes, lovely. All right then. So very, very brief, but
Me being the artsy gamer, I don't know how brief is going to be brief.
But here we go. So we do have the front cover here. I think this is absolutely spot on. I love how the characters are this cartoony vibe. They aren't that realistic look that is often seen more into GTA 4 and onwards. Yes, they do still have a little bit of a cartoony look to them. But here, the main OG, GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas have this really cool cartoon look to them, and it is actually displayed throughout the game as well. When I'm playing, I do really recognize those characteristics of that cartoon vibe. Maybe a little bit of a bigger nose, maybe a bit of quite a janky haircut, almost. And it's got a lovely big black rigid line around the character models in the game. They haven't quite, but it almost has that effect. They really have gone down that route. And I think it is, really interpreting that from the front into the game itself. I think they've done really, really well there. Of course, this box art does give you a little bit of everything as well. It does tell the gamer what to expect just by every single box here. We're going to have lots of different vehicles. Amazing. That we're going to be, I don't know, doing some very crazy stuff with women. It'd be interesting to see how GTA 6, goes into that kind of GTA vibe. These OGs were very, very, dodgy around the edges. But obviously now with modern audiences, are they going to go as, kind of as bad as they did with these OG ones? Yeah, it'd be very, very interesting. But yes, this is an 18. This is this kind of stereotypical GTA. We'd experienced a lot from GTA 3. All these, GTA players wanted a little bit more. And then, yes, we have got all these sexy chicks running around the beaches. So, we've got a little bit of that. We've got explosions. Wow. I mean, come on, look at that explosion there. That really is a cartoon explosion, isn't it? I think that is really, really cool. So, there's going to be lots of gunplay and, throwing bombs here to explode things over there. Really stupid missions, but really fun missions at that. Of course, we're going to have gunplay as well and interacting with lots of different NPCs. Lovely poppy, bright colors as well, because yes, this is Miami, so it is lovely, beautiful, lush sun and blue skies and really aqua water. And I think it is done well to depict those lovely colors that are seen there in the game. Of course, the classic GTA logo slap bang in the middle there. You cannot go wrong. And of course, the actual GTA itself, and I do like how all the GTAs do have a little bit of a quirky feature to the actual edition. And of course, here we have Vice City just in that luminous sign. Oh, really cool, in that lovely pink, and that pink is seen quite a lot throughout the game there. So yeah, really, really good. And I think I'm going to wrap that up there. I think I've done really well to tie in a lot there. You know me, I could talk for an eternity, just talking about the art and graphic design and all of my boxes. But I think I've done well to just kind of wrap it up there. Of course, I have done a full dedicated complete unboxed of this on the channel. It was quite a few videos down below now, so it's probably one of my earlier ones and the video probably wasn't as good. So I am pleased that I am actually revisiting this. And you never know, maybe in a few weeks time, after I've kind of come down from the excitement of completing this, then maybe I could actually do quite a long video going into the full depth of this and actually do a full complete unbox. And you know what, guys, I might do that when I pick up the map. Yeah, why not? That'll be a great video, actually. Yeah, full complete unbox, sniff test and all with the map. So yeah, something to look forward to. Moving on to the back then, and of course it is just some lovely screenshots. Is it the best back of box I've seen? Absolutely not, but it does guide the gamer well, and I do think they are displayed very neatly, and I do appreciate that. I do like a bit of order to my artwork, especially on the back of the boxes where they are there to just kind of whet the appetite of that gamer a little bit more, and we need a little bit more information now, so there does need to be some sort of order there, and I think that is done well. We've got some lovely individual screenshots there. And of course, when we head over to the art studio, I will show these up again just to get them in a bit of better lighting. But yeah, now we can really start to understand the mechanics of the game. So we are going to be driving around in this kind of open world-esque vibe in lots of different vehicles. And of course, here we've got a motorbike, amazing. And look at this as well. Like, you can just get a vibe of how realistic this game is, as well as having that cartoon edge. You are going to be seeing like NPCs doing a little bit of Tai Chi and yoga on the beach, as people would in Miami on a lovely, I don't know, morning summer's day. I think that is really well there, done perfectly to really set the scene of Vice City. Of course, gunplay as well. Well, of course, it's GTA. There's going to be lots of guns and fun to be had there. And like I said, explosions. So that's really cool. Helicopter flights, boat rides at that. And yeah, absolutely lots of different cars, making money, lots of different NPCs to talk to as you progress through each level. Again, I think it is displayed wonderfully there. There is a lot of text actually as well, which is good, but maybe they could have toned down the text just a little bit. Maybe we could have added maybe a few more screenshots there, because we do have a lovely beefy manual, and because that manual is so luxurious and beefy, you know, what is, you know, we could have added just a little bit more over into the manual. Why not? We've already got a lovely big piece here. Just add that little bit. It's not going to go unnoticed. So maybe just remove that. Maybe have another extra 2 screenshots, maybe. I don't know, of perhaps the map itself, like a big top-down view of Vice City, potentially. That would have been really cool. Or maybe a cityscape as well. That would have been quite nice there to really kind of give you, wow, yeah, like a draw distance of how big this map really is for its time. But nevertheless, that's what we've got there. And again, the lovely GTA kind of Vice City logo straight in there. I think it wraps up really well. Right then, let's just take a sip of coffee now, guys. You know how this works. Oh yes, baby. Lovely. Okay, and of course, we're going to give this the artsy gamer. And yes, here we go. We have a lovely disc and manual. Sadly, no map. But here we go. Let's just bring the disc just a little bit closer now. And you know what I'm going to say, guys. I think this is absolutely fantastic. It isn't just a straight copy and paste from the front. Oh no, they've mixed it up completely. And this whole package is really good as well. You know I'm going to say it when we get over to the art studio, but the manual is completely different as well. This really is a great experience for a physical copy. We've had a lovely front cover there, that lovely artistic vibe that they've gone for, that cartoon edge. We move on to the back, and then, yeah, we've actually removed that artistic interpretation, and we've moved on to some real screenshots from the inbuilt game itself. And then we flip open the box here, and then we're greeted with this disc again, a little bit different. What are we seeing here? And again, it's a kind of like an artist's interpretation of some of the NPCs that you're going to see in the game, and I think that is displayed wonderfully there. Again, keeping in theme with that lovely bright pink, so we've got her in a pink bikini and a lovely pink palm tree just fluttering down the side of the disc there. I think they used the circle of the disc really well to fit in this lovely art piece. And then, yes, absolutely, the lovely GTA logo again in front. I think this disc really, really does slap. And in fact, I do like the back background there, because it just slowly glides into the big PlayStation 2 logo there. It looks really cool, and it almost looks as if it is one big art piece just slap bang stuck on the disc there. It doesn't look too distorted with the big PlayStation logo on there. Often if, I don't know, you've got like a big white disc, for example, and then boom, right at the bottom, we've got this big old black logo. It kind of, yeah, maybe just puts you off a little bit. The eyes are just suddenly drawn down to the PlayStation 2 logo rather than the lovely art on the disc. But because it has kept within that black theme, it really does just look like one big art piece is stuck on there. So yeah, well done Rockstar for putting a lovely disc here together as well. Again, I probably could talk for longer, but a little bit of a quicker video today because of course I need to get story time going where I would like to read you a few pieces here from the manual. But of course, we will give it the artsy gamer flip. And oh yes, all you down the camera there, I hope you are enjoying today's video on this lovely sunny bank holiday here in England. And of course, guys, yes, if you are enjoying it and you haven't hit the like button, definitely please do. And of course, consider subscribing to my channel. All help like that really does support this channel a ton, and I can't thank you enough. Right then, let's just flick this back over and in to the case here, and then oh yes baby, here is the manual. It is a really lovely piece here. It's slightly damaged, there is just a little scuff there, but without further ado, let's go and get set up in the art studio and have a lovely flick through this piece. And of course, grab your teas and coffees. Okay, so here we are in the art studio, just so we can get a little bit of better lighting on this beautiful copy here of GTA Vice City. Of course, here is the front again, and as you can see, you can really get an understanding now of that comic look that they have gone for here. Those black lines just dotted and edged around all the character models, so you can see every single element of the shading, of the clothes, of the skin, and the hair and stuff like that. I think that has done really well. Of course, PlayStation 2 logo at the top there, age 18, and the Rockstar logo. Very simplistic, and that's just how it needs to be. Perfect. Just moving on to the spine then, and of course it is just that classic PlayStation 2 spine. None of the artwork overlaps at all, so it is just the PlayStation 2 logo with Grand Theft Auto Vice City, just with a white background there. And I think that works. I do like the uniformed look to all the PlayStation 2 games, which is nice. Okay, flipping it on to the back then, and of course I have just expressed my thoughts and opinions of this. Nice, simple, effective, but definitely not the best back of a box I have seen before. I would have actually really liked to have maybe had the cityscape just as the backdrop there, and then maybe all the screenshots resting on that. I think maybe if they had done that, then yeah, I think that would have really made this box come to life a little bit more, especially on the back here. And yeah, then I would be thinking, actually, this could be one of the best box arts I have seen of all time. But yeah, I think the background, sorry, that's quite hard to say, does let it down a little bit there. Okay, then moving on then, and then yes, there is the disc, beautiful, and of course it isn't a straight copy and paste, spot on. And then here we go, let's just take a look at the manual. Now, one thing that I'm very pleased to have about this is that, look at this, guys. Oh, I think it's just focused now. Yeah, I still have this kind of slip here where you can send away for a game. Yeah, you can send away for a game, and having this here is just absolutely top notch. I mean, I don't know if this address still works. Maybe I should send it off. Or maybe somebody watching might want to give it a go, and I wonder if you get one of these games. But yeah, I thought that was really awesome, and I can't believe it is still actually in this case. So of course, when I get the map, this really will be a true, complete and boxed experience, because any little extra slips that you get with these games, and you've still got them with a manual and with a map, for example, that is the true, complete and boxed experience. So yeah, I can't wait to get the map and then yeah, make this a complete collection. Right then, let's just move this over to one side then, and let's just take a beautiful look at the GTA Vice City manual here. Oh boy, oh boy. Now, I'm very happy with this manual. This is pretty good for the age of it. The only thing that is letting it down here is just a slight tear on the paper. That wasn't me. It did come like this, but I was so thrilled to have that slip there. I thought, you know what, it's a must buy. And of course, later on down the line, I can replace this out, especially if I'm getting a map. Then I don't know, maybe there might be a map and a manual included potentially, which might be in a slightly better condition than this. And then yeah, I probably will go ahead and make that purchase. And you never know, I could sell this one on. But anyway, lovely, lovely front cover here, Vice City, and then it's taking some of the artistic flair from the front and then popped it in the actual logo and text itself. Just spot on, a little bit different. And then not forgetting the lovely palm trees at the back there to really set the tone in that lovely pink colour, ready for a bit of Vice City. Oh yes, baby. Just flicking this open then, and of course it is Rockstar, so you know what you're going to expect. Full colour beauty. And instantly we're just here with a fantastic screenshot, just ready and waiting. The main protagonist there with his gun at the side. And it's like, right, okay, here we go. Let's get started with the lovely cityscape just at the back there. And you know what? I'm thinking this cityscape would have worked really well on the back of the box. That's the vibe that I was thinking of there. Still keep it nice and dark to fit within that kind of black nature of the box here. But just add a little bit of city. Why not? But yeah, nevertheless, that's what we've got. But a really lovely picture there. And yeah, this is pretty cool as well. People actually don't really realize this is here, but yeah, that is, I think it's like meant to be is it the symbol, what are they called, the crest of Vice City, but it has actually got like GTA in there as well. I could be wrong there, but I do often have a cheeky little look at that, and it does make me smile because it looks very authentic, it looks very realistic, and then it's just got GTA in the middle there, so that's pretty cool. Okay then, so just flicking through this, and oh my god, more big old screenshots again, just to whet the appetite of the gamer before they pop this in. Maybe it's your first time and you're about to pop the disc in, but you might have a little flick through the manual, and then yeah, instantly every single page just takes you on a different journey, even down to the basic controls here. We've got a lovely picture of this woman just skating her way through Vice City along the beach, maybe. Is this dusk or is this sunrise? I don't know. You can make up your mind, but I think that is really, really awesome there. And again, the palm trees just standing up nice and high. And of course, those palm trees are seen through most of the box here and within the game itself. So yeah. All right then, so just flicking through. And I will kind of, stop off on every page. And when we get to the page that I will take you for a little bit of a read, we will flip back to that. But yeah, again, just look at all these lovely pictures here. Some artist interpretations, some are actually inbuilt screenshots from the game itself. So yeah, very nice. All this gang stuff and all the cars you can explore and all of this. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I love the different colours that all these screenshots are resting on. They're all these lovely, bright, vibrant colours that are, yes, definitely seen within the game, even in daytime and night. Ho, ho, ho. So yeah, just look at all these as well. So yeah, here we go, getting around. And again, it just really does explain to the gamer, look, you don't have to get a car if you want to. Why not rock a bike? If you're a bit bored of a bike, why don't you get a boat? How about you try flying, for example, or just walking around on foot? So many different ways to explore Vice City. And again, I think it's displayed wonderfully here. And oh, look at that. Yes, I definitely bought that game. Sorry, that game. Sorry, that venue. I did buy the Sunshine Auto Trader thing there in the game. Lovely. And here we go. Some facts about Vice City. Oh, it really is like a guide, isn't it? Not only is it a guide to help you through the game, but it's kind of set out like a little information guide. Maybe it's your first visit to Vice City and this is your little guide, your tourist guide. And I think that is really, really great. And I definitely think that is the look and the edge they have gone for through this, because flicking onto the next page, I believe, is the page that I would like to read to you, because it's kind of like a tourist's guide. And I guess we are the tourists, aren't we, going to Vice City? And I think that is definitely the best page to read. But just look at all these screenshots. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, really nice. And of course, absolutely, you know what I'm going to say. If there is anything that does capture your eye, just feel free to pause the video, screenshot you what you want. And oh, wow. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Look at this. Actually, I don't remember stopping off on this page on TikTok. Of course, maybe people aren't over here from TikTok. Some of you are, some of you aren't. But at 9 o'clock every day, whatever game I'm playing, I will actually just bring the manual to the camera. We'll just have a little bit of a flick through. But damn, I don't remember. Yeah, this page, maybe this one kind of went a little bit, but just look at the lighting here. And these are all screenshots from the game. So it really does show how, wow, they worked the lighting in GTA Vice City. Wow. Yeah, the PlayStation 2 really did pack a punch when it came to lighting. Just look at that. Really, really great. And excuse me, this wasn't the page, actually. I believe it's maybe the next page. No, it's not. I may have already flicked past it now, guys. But again, just look at these. Wow. So entertainment, the nightlife, all the bars and clubs you can go to. Displayed absolutely beautifully here. And again, just take your time to just have a look at every single screenshot. But do you know what I mean? It is very much a guide, not only a gaming guide, but an information guide for somebody who may be a tourist here for Vice City. And Charmander was enjoying it so much, he wants a little bit of it. I'll just rest him there. Okay, let's flick through. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, maybe I have actually gone past the page. What page was it? What page was it? Maybe it was... Ah, sorry. Yes, it was this page. It was facts for the visitor. That was it. Facts for the visitor. We'll get back to that page in a minute. But yeah, I just thought this would be really good because, yeah, you want to know these facts going in to Vice City. And, you know, facts for the visitor. We are a visitor. So yeah, we'll have a little bit of a deeper read of this for story time in a minute. Let's just flick back to the page that we want to look at now and just look at the array of colours here. Local news, and this is a real mix of screenshots from the game itself and artists interpretations of some of the stuff that you can see in the game. Oh, just really great, isn't it? Look at the pops of colour and the background all these screenshots are resting on, even down to the little details at the bottom here. Really lovely. Okay. Oh, now this page is probably one of the best in the manual. This is spot on, isn't it? Just look at that. And you know what, guys? This is something where I would say, yeah, absolutely. If you want me to just hold it there for a little bit, pause the video, screenshot what you want, absolutely please do. That is some badass art there, isn't it? Just look at that. Really top notch. Oh, nice. Again, those black, thick lines just highlighting every single bit of the character, every single shade, every single limb, every single bit of clothing to really make it pop. Yeah, really great. And of course, beady-eyed viewers may know, and OG subscribers as well may recognize something here with my artsy gamer logo. I'm not going to say any more than that. Maybe comment in the video down below. What do you reckon that is? Is that a reference to something? But yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. And just flicking this onto the end pages now, and these are all the soundtracks of the city, all the radio stations that you can tune into in the car. Just look at the detail of all of this. Gosh, gosh, gosh. I'll tell you what, there are some studios, gaming studios out there that really need to take a look at these older manuals, especially from Rockstar, and just take a little bit of a lesson and go, look how amazing these were, just go ahead and do something. Just go ahead and do something very similar. And I'm talking about modern games now as well. Like, bring back something like this. I hope Rockstar do something like this for GTA 6. Just for the nostalgia. Just for the nostalgia. It would be really great. And yeah, I believe these are all the DJs here. Yeah, these are really nice. I'll just hold these up a little bit closer as well for you guys, just in case you want to get any art interpretations from these. Lovely. Wow. Oh, knocking the camera. And yeah, coming up to the final bits here. And Midnight Club. We love a good advertisement, don't we, here on the Artsy Gamer? Coming soon. Never played, but apparently a very good game. And then let's just appreciate the back here as well, because there is some lovely art here as well. Damn. Very, very lovely manual. Again, look at the colours, guys. Look at the colours. And again, you can really get an understanding of that cartoon vibe with all this, can't you? Lovely. Wow. All right then, well, yeah, there we go. That is the manual for GTA Vice City. What an absolute gem. Let's go ahead now and go to the, was it a visitor's guide or something like that? It was, facts for the visitor. Yeah, facts for the visitor. Let's just take a read of this page. Absolutely, why not? So, guys, yeah, just sit back, relax. I'm going to have a quick sip of coffee myself. Ooh, baby. And, yeah, let's take a read of this. Facts for the visitor. So, yeah, you're the visitor now, going into Vice City. What the hell do we expect? So, here we go. So, what to bring? You'll see many people in bathing suits, the smaller the better. But these are really only for beautiful people in Vice City. Generally, you can't go wrong with a smooth suit. Light colours are good. Blues, pinks, and yeah, kind of like the neutral colours. Ooh, okay, maps. You'll find a useful map included with this guide. So yeah, you can really understand that this is very much a guide for the gamer and somebody who is coming here for the first time. Legal matters. Always befriend a lawyer. In Vice City, this is truer than ever. In fact, this should be the first thing you do. The police. The police in Vice City are tough and aren't afraid of calling up for backup. Before it is... Oh, sorry, my dyslexia. Before you know it, minor infringement can escalate into a full-blown showdown. Sorry, I messed up my words there. Oh, dear me. And don't ever travel with real ID. That's funny, that. So we've got crime. Tourists are a prime target for carjacking and highway robberies. Carjacking are common in Vice City and tourists should use caution at all times. Oh my gosh, personal safety. Always carry a weapon. O button to fire. R1 button to target. Remember, you can only pack one weapon of each at a time. One melee weapon, one handgun, etc. Press L1 button to replace your current selection with the new one. Extra ammo will transfer right over. Ooh, money. Carry a lot of it. Always cash. It looks good. Besides that, you'll need it as there is plenty to spend your money on in Vice City. You can never have too many clothes, cars, mansions, or places to hide out. Okay, ooh, here we go. Hospitals. Hospitals are located throughout the city. Okay, so wow, there's a lot of places where we can easily have access to a hospital, which is very good, especially if you're a player like me. Okay, so doing business. When you arrive in town, no matter how experienced you are, you'll always need to make connections to get your foot in the door. we suggest you go out, meet people, party with the right crowd to get to know what's going on in the town. I love that. And extra work, oh, that's always good to do, isn't it? So yeah, everyone has a quiet spell or has a job to go to that's bad, and you might need to make a bit of money fast. Vice City is full of opportunities to make an extra buck. So yeah, there we go. We've got that there as well. So I just thought I would read you this. I thought that was really, really interesting read, and hopefully now you feel set to visit Vice City as a first-time visitor, maybe. Well, then there we go, guys. Sorry, I messed up my words a little bit there. It's a bank holiday. I'm probably in need of another coffee, but you know what? We will go and wrap up, guys, in the main studio, and we will launch our giveaway. Right then, guys, well, yes, here we go. That was my kind of complete unboxed experience of GTA Vice City, revisiting as I have played it and completed it as an adult. In my next video that I do with hopefully a map, I will go to town with doing a full complete unboxed experience with my nostalgic thoughts and actually a bit of the gameplay as well, because yes, we love to cover that when we go over the disc, etc. But yes, I did just want to make this a little bit of a brief overview, and of course added a bit of story time in there as well to get you ready for the working week, like we often do here on the Artsy Gamer. But here we go. This is what you've all been waiting for. I am going to launch my bank holiday giveaway because yes, we technically have reached 750. I am not going to lie. We are one away. And yeah, potentially by the end of recording this video, we may have even hit 750. So yes, absolutely. Here we go. So if you want to stand a chance of winning my Charmander, all you have to do is like this video. You have to be a subscriber to the channel. You need to comment down below what is your favorite Pokemon game of all time. If you haven't got a favorite Pokemon game, just pop down your favorite game of all time. I'm not really too fussed, but it is always interesting to see what specific, for example, Pokemon game everyone is into, and that will help me out a little bit as well, because I would actually love to explore some more Pokemon games. And yeah, if people are saying, oh, this one, and oh yeah, this one was my favorite, then yeah, that kind of might spark me to go, right, okay, I might pick up that one. But of course, if you don't, just pop any game down. And also, if you could kindly share this video out to maybe a family member, a friend, or in a group chat, that would also bag you an entry into my hat. Of course, the winner will be announced a week today, so that'll be Monday next week. I will pop somewhere down here the exact date. I don't know it off the top of my head. And yes, all the names will go into one of my bucket hats and I will reveal a winner. But I have promised this is going to be a double giveaway, just to say a massive thank you for everyone's help just to get us up to 750, because we were at a little bit of a standstill. We were around 740 for ages. I don't know what was going on. And so there was a really big push over the last few days to get us to 750. So as a massive thank you, yes, this is going to be a double giveaway. This is just going to be a double Charmander though. So the first person that I pull out the hat will win the original, and the second person will win a copy. It's not going until we hit the big old 800 where, yes, somebody will bag this piece and the second person can have a copy or something from the Artsy Gamer folder, baby. Well, there we go then. That was a lovely fun video today and a giveaway as well. What more could you want here on the Artsy Gamer on a bank holiday Monday? Well, yes, that is it for me today. I hope you have a good one, and of course I'll catch you in tomorrow's TikTok live and yes, YouTube video. That is me, the Artsy Gamer, over and out.